you will. You've done it again.
Quick conversations with King Drew Millions. Quick conversations with King Drew Millions. Quick conversations with King Drew Millions.
Quick conversations with King Drew Millions.
Let's chop it up.
What's happening, family? Welcome to another episode of Quick Conversation with King Drew Millions. It's your boy, Mr. Quick.
And I'm King Drew Millions. And this episode is brought to you by the Professional Brand, where we always keep it P, and the Hive, where visions get elevated.
And as you all know, I said once, I said again, we bring some of the best guests to talk the best conversation to inspire the peers, to inspire the youth and our predecessors. And we have another special guest tonight. He is a professional boxer, was named Peace Officer of the Year 2019. He is the one, the only, the most important, Sergeant Morales.
Appreciate
Hey,
you,
welcome
dog.
to the
Thank you for having
studio.
me, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
real.
man.
Yes,
Before
sir.
we even get started, man, I want to appreciate you for coming, man.
No, for
Yes,
real.
sir.
This
man.
been like
Family, brother.
a year of
Yeah.
us trying to navigate to this sit down, you know, my schedule, your schedule, Q schedule, life schedule, God's schedule, you know, but what we just talking about God's time. So I know you got a lot of game to give to the people and your story. You know, I know a lot about your story from working under you and directly with you, but I want to chop game and hear your story and let
Yes,
the
sir.
world know who
Yes,
you
sir.
are and where you come from.
Yeah.
So I guess to start it off, where are you from, bro?
So, man, born and raised on the east side of Houston, Texas. So, Galena Park. I graduated
Okay.
from Galena Park, a little town on the east side. You know, man, it was rough. You know what I'm saying? You either had to be tough or you get ran over, bro.
Mhm.
And just coming up, it was a very diverse community. So it was all family, man. But in Galena Park, you either had to know how to fight or you'd be the one that get picked on.
Mm.
So, you know, as a kid, my dad he used to box too back in the day.
Oh,
And
okay.
so I always went with him to the gym. And I just fell in love with the sport, man, like at the age of 5.
Man.
And then at 8 years old, that's when you can register to be an amateur
Okay.
and start competing. And man, once I won the Golden Gloves at 8 years old, I fought at the Pasadena Convention Center and I won
That's
it.
what I am.
Ah, that's
And I
live.
just fell in love with just the appreciation, bro. Just
Yeah,
the discipline.
Yeah,
You know,
that
but yeah.
parallel with that boy Mayweather.
Yeah.
It's like your daddy put
Yeah.
the gloves in the crib with you. You know what I'm saying? And you
Yeah.
took off when time came. For
Man,
real.
It was a blessing, bro. It was a blessing, man.
So
But yeah.
so you've been boxing basically since you were 5.
Since 5 years old, man, and then 8 years old, that's when I started competing all the way into 18. I got over 80 amateur fights. I fought USA versus Canada. I was on the USA team.
Oh wow.
That's what's
You know, I
up.
won my little gold medal at the games of Texas. So I did my, you know, I had fun with it, man. And after high school, I kind of stopped, you know, because work, you got to find a job and pay bills and all that. And I just stopped for a little bit. And my oldest brother, rest in peace, he was a victim of a robbery. So that kind of put a pause. I just lost all love for everything, bro. And finally, man, it's just when I went to the police academy, I had to pay my way through it. You know what I'm saying? And they asked me to go pro. I said, let's do it. And I just started elevating and winning, knocking
Yeah.
people out. And I'm like, man, it was 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, 5. And then currently I'm 11-0.
Yeah.
And then I got a fight in September 13 in a couple weeks.
Okay.
I got a good little offer here in Sugarland.
That's what's up.
And the promoter just hit me up like 2 days ago. He's like, hey, you interested in making this fight for a title, like a
Right.
belt? I
Okay.
said, man, God, you good. I said, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So
I noticed on your Instagram that you were training with the Charlo brothers.
Yeah. So Jamel Charlo,
Okay.
man, I've been in a few of his training camps.
Yeah.
Man, I've sparred 20 plus rounds with him.
Yeah.
Good cat,
That's what's
good
up.
game, good knowledge. Man, he's taught me, you know, a lot as a professional, what to do, what not to do.
Right.
Even breathing, man, how to breathe in the ring, how to pace yourself. So it's just taking that knowledge and then applying that into my everyday training.
Right.
It's a blessing, man. And shout out to one of my coaches, Jose Acosta, man, he's been a blessing. He's been training me every day.
Yeah.
For the past couple months religiously, and I'm seeing a big improvement. You know what I mean? So we're just ready, man. We're just ready to bring the heat, bro, and get that win.
I can imagine.
And get that bag, bro.
I can
Hey,
imagine.
get it.
I mean, okay, so you started kind of when you was 5.
Yeah.
Went to Golden Gloves when you were 8.
Yeah.
So your hands been registered for a
Yes,
long
sir.
time. You haven't been able to have like no street fight because you can get in trouble for that, right?
Yeah, you can, man.
I mean, I'm just,
you know, bro.
Knocking boys
you know,
out.
I've been, man. I'm gonna be dead honest. I've been blessed, bro. Like I've never been that cat to try to fight or like to start some stuff.
Yeah.
I can count on one hand the people I done laid out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But it's all respect now. You know, now we
Right.
see each other. We're like, oh, what's up, man? Hey, remember that?
yeah.
Remember after?
Well, I mean,
after
if
school?
you knocked him out, I mean, sure,
Yeah.
he ain't got no trouble
Yeah,
want to be cool
but,
with you.
bro. But like I said, right in Galena Park is like either you fought or you got punked,
Yeah.
right?
Facts.
And then, I mean, where we come from, bro, if you get punked, you're gonna get punked again and then again and then again until
it's a
it's
cycle.
out of control.
Yeah.
So I tell my kids all the time, never be a bully. Protect yourself at all times, but don't ever let nobody push you around. Because if you let one push you around, then 2, 3,
Nah,
and then it's gonna
facts.
be out of control.
Man, Pac said it best on that song, man.
Yeah.
A coward dies 1,000 times.
Yeah.
A soldier dies but once.
Yes, sir.
So how did
Yeah.
you stay away from? Because Galena Park, I've had family members or friends. I've visited the East Side growing up, and it is. How did you stay out of? Like, how was you not a victim of the society you was growing up in?
You know, man, I had wonderful parents, bro, that always guided me and supported me, right? Even when I fell down and you know, I'm not perfect, man. I made some mistakes growing up. I mean, I don't want to call it a mistake, but I had a kid at 15 who was a blessing in disguise, right? I mean, I think that right there alone flipped the switch and was like, man, I can't do that because if I do that, I either go to jail or prison, right? And so my son, shout out to my son, Isaiah, man, he was a blessing. So, hey, when he was born, man, I got a part-time job. So I've always been mature
Right.
enough to stay out the streets, and boxing just always kept me disciplined and in the
Yeah.
loop, training and whatnot. And, you know, man, I'm blessed, bro, for all my downfalls and, you know, even my success, man. I mean, with success comes some ups and downs, bro, you know, but, you know, I'm here.
No, for real.
I'm here.
I mean, too much is given, much is required.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So with you having a lot on your plate, that's
Yeah.
only a testimony of what you're gonna actually receive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got a lot on your plate, so the man above gonna bless you with even
Oh,
more.
man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real, that tenfold for real.
So how did you want to be a police officer growing up? Like, how did that intertwine with that?
You know, man, I've always had love like for police officers, right? But growing up where we're from, majority of our friends really didn't trust them, didn't like them. And I'll tell you a quick story, man. One time I was at the movies. I was about maybe 12 or 13. Mom dropped us off. Man, my mom literally just dropped me off. And I was in line waiting to pay for my ticket. And this officer grabbed me from the back, pushed me to the wall. He's like, I know you did it. I know you did it. I'm like, man, I'm confused at this time. I'm like, dude, is someone playing with me? And man, I know you did. So long story short, they had got the wrong guy. Because I always looked older
Right.
than what I was. But I was 13. I maybe looked like I was 16, 17. So they thought I was somebody else. And just that, man, that put a bad taste in my mouth, right? I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
So I've always had like, man, if I become a cop, I want to be different.
Yeah.
And then in high school, senior year, I was the class president for the Criminal Justice Club, right?
That's
So I did a lot of internship at that same police department where that cop was at.
Oh,
So I did
wow.
like dispatch and I rode around ride-alongs. And that just opened my eyes, bro. But I never really had that support like from family and friends like, yeah, go be a cop, go be a cop. They're
Right,
like,
right.
oh, a cop?
Right,
Sure.
right. Yeah.
You
I
know,
can
like they used
imagine.
to go work in construction, you know, typical
Yeah.
9-to-5 type work. Because in reality, I really wanted to be a nurse, right? I really wanted to be a nurse because that was my first gig. I worked at the hospital as a transporter.
Okay.
So I worked around a lot of nurses and doctors. And then I got real cool with some doctors in the surgery room. And they're like, hey, man, come work with us. You're bilingual. You help us out, get a little raise. So I worked in the surgical room for a while. So I started getting love for it. But then, like I said, once my brother got killed, that really kind of like, man, why they taking long with this case?
Right.
What's the holdup?
Yeah.
But there's a process to everything, man. You know, us, we want answers now, but it don't work like that. Now being in the field, it don't work like that unless you got everything right there. But just learning that's what kind of pushed me to want to be a cop.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? So,
and what year did you start actually being an officer?
So 2014, I started working at the sheriff's office as a correction officer.
Okay.
So I got my foot in the door with the sheriff's office. I did about 3 years there. And then I turned pro and started stacking money to pay for the police academy. And then once I graduated, I went straight to our precinct, and I've been there ever since, bro. Yeah, it's been a blessing. It's been an honor to serve my people, man, and I do it with the best that I can.
So you got about 15. If I'm adding that,
about 13.
13.
13. Yeah, because I hit my 10 years in March this year with my department.
Okay.
And then we did 3 years with the sheriff's office. Yeah. So
I mean, Drew tell me all the time, man, you super dedicated to your job. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know, how is it trying to balance being a professional boxer, a family man, and being a police officer? Like I know it's a lot. Like, do you have any free time for yourself?
Man, you know, bro.
And being ranked.
Not facts.
That's a whole
on top of all that.
You know, man, I pray to God, right, for this, for that. Like, first, man, I'm very grateful for my wife, right? Because, man, there was a time in my life where I was going through some things, man, and you know, went through a divorce and child custody, everything at once. And at one time, I just got on my knees. And I'm like, man, God, bless me with someone good that's gonna love me and help me with my children. Right. And man, bro, I promise you, man, maybe about 3-4 months later, I met my wife. That's my wife now, right? And man, she's been an awesome blessing to my life, bro, and to my children. And that being said, bro, like, because of her, I'm able to do this, able to do that. She helps me with this, helps me with that. So it's like a team, right? So she takes that weight off my back, you know, because at the end of the day, hey, my job is to provide for my family. Right. So they don't have to be out there stealing or be doing dumb things, right? So, and my kids know, hey, look, I'll always make time for myself because we have to. Our mental health and our self comes first, right? God, and then, but man, I have that support system where I'm able to work this or to go to this meeting knowing I got a good woman at home taking care of business. Because sometimes it's not like that. Sometimes it's like you doing this and that one playing out there or whatever, right? So she makes my job easier, bro. And because of her, I'm able to do, like, for this fight, I got with her, baby, look, it's going to take some time away from the house, you know? She cool with that? You got it? I got you, baby. Right? So we that team, bro.
That's what's
We're
up.
that team. So
that's what's up, man. It warms my heart to hear that you actually have a real life helpmate. Because this day in society, I think that's one of the things that is warped within our communities due to social media, you know what I'm saying, reality TV, you know what I'm saying, like the expectations of different individuals as to what a man is supposed to do or what a woman is supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we're supposed to be a team. You know what I mean? We were supposed to build together. You know what I mean? Not you over here, me over here. You know what I'm saying? We come together as one. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like y'all are one, bro.
Oh, man. I mean, there's some days where I may give 48% and she got to put that extra weight, and she does, or vice versa, man. You know, hey, baby, I got dinner tonight. So it's always a team, man. We're always working, trying to provide for our kids, to give them a good life. And they're grateful for that. And I tell my kids, I just want y'all to be grateful for what y'all have. You know, and like I said, man, I got custody of my son this year. That was a blessing. Shout out to my lawyer, Miss Sherika Edwards. She was amazing. She had my back. She believed in me, and we got the job done.
I mean, but how can you not get custody? You are an upstanding person in the community. You know what I'm saying? Professional. You know how to protect yourself and your family. I mean, what other reason not to give you? You know what I'm saying? I'm just, kinda,
He said, I'm just saying.
Nah,
For
man,
real.
bro, like we said, man, that's God, man. God moved all the pieces for me, bro. And sometimes, like, we trying to move the pieces, and sometimes we're putting them in wrong places.
yeah,
And sometimes you guys just let God take control and just breathe.
Yeah.
And it got handled,
yeah.
you know?
How many? If you don't mind me asking,
Yeah.
how many children do you have?
Man, you gonna look, bro, if you laugh, man, I got 7 kids. Right. And I say that, but that's combined, right? We're a
Okay.
blended family. So I have 3 boys and then my wife has 4.
Okay.
So we have
okay.
a blended family, but they my
Wow.
kids, right? I mean, the moment I met them, man, and the moment I said me and my wife, we locked in forever.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all my kids now, right?
That's
So,
right.
I'm there for them just like, like I'm supposed to be for my kids. So
Yeah.
if my kids eat, they eat,
Yeah.
right? So it's a beautiful thing. All my kids are very respectful. They're intelligent. And like I tell them, y'all gonna fail and y'all not perfect, but just make sure you try again. And don't make that same mistake again.
Yeah.
It's all right to make it. But once you make it again, that's intentional, son. That's intentional, daughter.
Nah, for real. You said a
You know?
mouthful with that one.
So,
Real
they
talk.
know, bro, my kids know
Yeah.
how I'm structured, man,
Yeah.
right? So God loves structure.
Yeah.
So I make sure my family's good,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean, shoot, you got a real live Brady Bunch, bro. That's
God,
live.
Hey,
No
man,
cap.
look, there's
you know what I'm saying?
there's never a boring moment in my house.
Yeah.
Never. My wife cooking, the kids, we upstairs, we play football outside, we go swim. Like I always find time for my kids, but I also find time for my queen, right? My wife. We have Thursday nights. It's just me and her. We go dinner, whether it's down the street, dessert, we make sure we have that bond. We never want to let that chemistry burn away, bro.
Mhm.
So I always stress to people like, man, yeah, kids, yeah, you, but also don't ever forget about the woman helping you do that, right?
Absolutely.
So we always find time to, pleasure everybody. Everybody got to have satisfaction, bro. The kids, they give me every day, man. And my wife want me too sometimes. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Nah,
So
for real.
like this past weekend, we went to the movies, just me and her, and we had a good time, man. She's always keep that spark, that light lit.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Got to.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
then at that point, you start to resent that person for certain things,
Yeah.
and it's just life be life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing against you, baby. I got a lot on my plate. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you have to scale back
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
and make sure, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make sure the team's straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you out there on the court, you out there on the field. Hey, bro, you good. That was a good play.
Yes,
that
sir.
was a good play. Hey, I seen what you did. It's all right. We still gonna make it, man.
Yep.
We trying to win here.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Especially with y'all having the same goal at the end of the day. Make sure the household is straight.
Oh, man, bro. It's a
You know what I'm
blessing, bro.
saying? It's
a
bound to
blessing,
happen,
bro.
regardless of what circumstance are placed in front of you.
Yeah,
For real.
man.
Yeah. I say though, he like that even as a sergeant though. Like
Okay.
it's just his character. Even when I
Appreciate
first
that,
started, like I ain't gonna lie, when I first started, he made it super comfortable. Like when I tell
Yeah.
my family about my role as being a cop, like I'm being honest with
So
you.
this the cat that you was telling me about you rode when you first got on?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He been telling me about you.
Really?
I promise. Yeah. He was
Like-
telling me about you when he was like, man, bro, I got this Hispanic cat I'm riding with, bro. He cool, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even understand. Like, you were telling me the story about the freestyle. He had
Yeah.
already told me the story.
Yeah.
Man, you know what? Please share that story with the public, bro, because
Yeah.
that's a funny story. I ain't gonna lie. It's
So
a
look,
cool
man,
story.
like me, man, our job's already stressful as it is. The
Yeah.
moment we lace our shoes up and put our belt on, vest on, and we hit the road, just our uniform alone, bro, the presence is, we have a lot of pressure on us. We got to make the right decisions
Yeah.
because we held to a higher standard, bro. And like when I rode with him, I'm like, man, just be yourself, man. Be yourself.
Yeah.
What's your name? You got kids?
Yeah.
I want to know you. I know you can make a traffic stop. I know you can put this person in jail. I know you can do this. What you like doing on the weekend? Relax. I want you to relax with me.
Yeah.
We're on the same team. And, after like an hour or two, I'm like, you like rap music? He's like, yes, sir. And I said, man, I put an instrumental on my phone. I pulled over. I said, man, bust a freestyle. Let me see what you got, man.
Yeah.
And he did it. I
Yeah.
said, man, boy, you good, man.
Yeah.
I said, you pass, man, you good, brother, you good.
For real.
But man, it's just that be yourself,
Yeah.
right? And man, I'm myself with or without that uniform. I'm Jonathan, bro.
Yeah.
I'm SARS, but I'm a loving person, bro. I want people to do good. I want people to make the right decisions. And if they mess up, hey man, you got to go downtown, buddy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's nothing personal.
Not for
But,
real.
you know, and you live on, but you never look at a person like, oh, he bad. Man, we make mistakes, bro.
Yeah.
We all do.
I mean, and you definitely bring a great perspective of it because you've had an experience that wasn't pleasurable with police.
Yeah.
So you know how sometimes police can be. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because I remember one time as a kid, I went to Lockwood skating rink and some cats that I was standing by or whatever ended up fighting and all this, that, and the third. And the police officer ended up jacking me up behind it because I was just kind of still there. They ran away, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't in the whole mix. But later that evening, my mom picked me up and we riding down Liberty Road on our way back to Lakewood. And she like, what's wrong? I'm like, nothing. She was like, nah, something ain't right. Cause you normally pumped when you leave out of there. You want to tell me how many girls you done danced with, how many phone numbers you done got, you just quiet. So I told her, I was like, man, mom, a police officer back there, he jacked me up. So shoot, we was on Wayside. My mom turned the car back around, went back down Liberty Road, back to the skating rink, and told the officer, now what did you see my son do?
That's right.
Well, I seen him standing by, he was standing there.
Right.
He wasn't in the mix. I think you owe my son an apology.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And once he, actually, you know what I mean, fessed up or whatever you want to call it, held himself accountable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He apologized to me and I was like, dang. I looked at my mama even more like, man, this lady here is gangster.
Yeah,
like, she making the police apologize to me?
Yeah.
Nah, for real. But Drew asked me all the time, man, like, man, why you don't want? Nah, that's really not my calling. And I feel like my calling is where I am, working with the youth, man.
Yes,
I mean, I make such an impact working with some of the at-risk youth throughout the city. I may pull up to a local gas station, local Family Dollar, whatever, and I hear G. And I look around, I already know where they know me from.
Yeah.
Man, I just want to let you know, man, I'm doing good, man. I appreciate all the conversations that we had, you know what I'm saying, when I was locked up, because I started in detention.
Yeah.
Just like you started with, I started in detention, but now I'm at the school now. So I get a different outlook on life from them being in complete survival mode when they're in detention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To them actually being themselves at the school.
Yeah.
But they go home to whatever adverse lifestyle that they were in. And I have to help them battle that life.
Yeah.
Every day. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, that is a beautiful feeling though, cause like even what we doing now, we just want to chop game, positivity. We ain't with the mess and drama. And some days we like, are we really doing enough? You know what I'm saying? But when you get that, like when they Mr. G or whatever, like I remember I had a moment with him. We was sitting down eating. I don't know if you remember, and a kid came up to him and said, like, hey man, you told me to start the police academy, whatever. He gave his number. Like 3 years later, that same kid ended up working with us.
Yeah.
And and he didn't remember him at the rip. He like, remember you? He was like, yeah. Then he's like, oh, okay, I remember. But I've had that moment now. I've had somebody be like, man, I was on the call and a young kid asked me about police officer and all that. And I just was being nice, just giving them the game. But in my mind, I'm not really I'm just anything asking me, I'm just telling them. Yeah. But I'm like, who really knows where this is gonna go? And now, you know what I'm saying? He's on with another agency, but I he went through the whole process and he called and checked in with him like, man, you gave me all that. And it feels good. But at the time, we don't be knowing. We just know that we love to help. You know what I'm saying? And love to give game and, whatever. So, it is, that's one thing I want to say too. Like us three, like it's people out here doing good. I don't like the whole thing of the world going to crap and people ain't out here. That's what they putting on the media. And that's what they put like, you boxing, family man out. They not talking about that. Like, let's just even sit that, like, let's just take time and let that breathe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like a minority that is a cop for over 10 years, you know what I'm saying? Been boxing his whole life, is a family man, a proud family man. You know what I'm saying?
Not the one, not the two. not to 3, but to 7. You know what I'm saying?
and successfully,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, managing his time.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like when I started, he was already high ranked, but I just got my rank. And even now, it ain't difficult, but I'm like, I've watched people like him. Like, how was they managing this for so long a time? You know, and some of the stuff that he talking about, I remember him coming to work and just having issues, but it never changed his character at work. It never changed his character with, you know, and that's difficult to do.
Oh, yeah,
Like to
man.
balance, but he is a boxer though. Now that I think about it, like you
Right.
have to be trained in the mind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like like as friends, he'll call and tell me some crazy stuff. But then we be at work and I would know, but I'm like, how is he holding his composure? Like, and that's, I want to talk about that too with the public.
Yeah.
Like, we human too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Unfortunately, we are not robots.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? We are 100% human. And so whether you arguing with your wife, whether your kid just did something wild, you know, whatever you done found out, and then you might not have no sick time. So it's a job too. You still got to go to work and pick up these calls, and you go call to call with all of this in your mental, you know, and you just like, then you go home and just like, oh, you know,
Man, I really like about a year, I say 2 years, I really locked in like on my goals and what I wanted in life. I've always been like disciplined, but look, bro, like and this is just for me. The best thing that I've done in my whole adulthood life is stop drinking. Right. So I wasn't a heavy drinker, but I would drink a little few too many or whatever. Never let it affect work or anything, but I was finding myself drinking a little too much, right? And my wife's like, man, baby, you know, I was getting knots in my stomach from drinking. And, you know, I was going through a lot of stuff at that time. And I just said, God, help me. Give me strength. Give me strength. Bro, it's been a year and 8 months since I've drank anything. And then
Cold turkey?
Cold turkey, nothing. Nothing at all.
Like one day I ain't drinking no more.
That's it. Bro, let me tell you, it was hard, right? Because I've always been, you know, used to doing it. But I'm gonna tell you this, man, in that 1 year and 8 months, I've accomplished so much, bro. You wouldn't believe me how much I've accomplished. Like, you know, me and my wife bought our house, we paid off this, you know, I'm focused, I'm more healthier now. My kids, they see me, they're like, man, Dad, yeah. My kids like, Dad, I don't like when you drink, Dad. I'm like, really, baby? I'm not crazy or nothing, but just, Dad. That, like, that's like a punch to the face, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care about title belt, I don't care about rank, I don't care about money, card. That right there is like, for real, son?
I mean, but you may not have noticed. I mean, even at the liquor store, it says spirits. Bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure it alters your state of mind, you know, and the personality that you carry.
You know, me, I'm like, oh, it's the weekend. Hey, baby, I'm gonna go get some Malibu or and then but it was really hurting me, bro, because where I wanted to get in life, me drinking that wasn't gonna get me there. Right now, bro, let me tell you, September 13th, when I fight, it's gonna be it's gonna be a whole different animal in that ring, bro. Like, I'm ready. And I know the guy that I'm fighting, I know he preparing. But, bro, let me tell you, I'm doing everything right, godly, manly. I mean, everything right. Where when I step in that ring, ain't nothing gonna fail, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And this one for a belt, right?
This is for the, yes, sir.
What type of belt?
This is like so the promoter, they got their own little international belts. It's not like a big world type. It's just like an international belt that the promoter putting up.
Okay.
You know, so it's gonna be a good night, man. I'm gonna have family, friends, and people there, and you know,
I bought my ticket. I'm gonna be there for sure.
It's gonna be a good night, bro, to celebrate. And again, man, I just want to show my kids, like, hey, never give up on your goals, man. You got a talent that God gave you, man. Don't let it wash away.
And I'm glad you brought that back up, because I had kind of lost train of thought. How do you keep up with your goals? And like when you begin to achieve those goals? Like, do you write them down?
I'm gonna tell you, bro, on my phone, I have goals that I wrote like 2 years ago, and I checked all of them out. This year I put my new goals.
Yeah.
So I write them down.
There we go.
Got them in my phone.
Yeah.
And I always pray, God, guide me. Guide me.
Yeah.
I don't want money, bro. I don't want fame. I don't want it. Just guide me to where I need to get.
Yeah.
Protect me from people that ain't supposed to be around me. And let me tell you, man, just keeping my circle small has helped me a lot too, you know? And but yeah, man, it's you know, when you come from nothing, bro, like I've struggled. Like 19, I was homeless. I was sleeping I had a Cadillac Catera, man. I was sleeping in my car. And my coach at the time was Moya, right? Moya. He had a gym on the east side in Cloverleaf. And he gave me the keys to the gym to train. And late at night, I go open the garage, park my car in there, work out, take a shower, go to sleep, and then do it again. I didn't want to let my family know that I was struggling like that. Until finally my mom was like, you know, moms know everything, bro.
They know
Hey,
what's going on. Right?
Nothing, mom. Boy. No, nothing, mom. Hey, come lay on, come to the house. And then so I stayed at my mom's house until I got on my feet. Right. And, you know, shout out to my mom, man. She's a blessing. She's always had my back since, she had me when she was 15. Right. So she either, have an abortion or had me. And she stuck with me, man. And, you know, just doing that, she raised beautiful boys. And I got 2 brothers and a sister who are doing amazing. My little brother, he's a police officer too. My sister, she's like a supervisor for some staffing agency. And then my other brother, he's a pharmacy technician. So they're all doing very well, man. I'm very proud of them.
That's beautiful.
Very, very good kids, man. Good fathers, bro. And to me, that's the best. That's amazing. Just to see my brothers be good dads, you know, and be good husbands. Yeah. You know, man, what other thing can you ask for, bro? What more?
Real.
You know what I mean? So just coming through that struggle now, it's like, man, I appreciate a cup of water, bro. Like I remember them times where I didn't have that or some soup or food. Now I tell my kids, be grateful for what you got in that refrigerator.
Nah, for
real. When I was your age, man, that was a luxury. Yeah, Fruity Pebbles, bro. That's a luxury, bro.
For real. Cornflakes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kicks. Nothing with no sugar. Like, man, hold on, man. Let me get some flavor in this thing.
Yeah. Put like 4 spoons of sugar in that mud, man.
I don't have no idea.
Man, my kids eat good, man. And, you know, they represent me. That's why I tell my kids, man, when you step out this house, you represent me and mom.
Yes.
So act right.
Yes.
Wherever you go, act right. Yes, sir. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You act right. And those saying those yes, sir, no, ma'am, is going to get you farther than an average person. Trust me, son.
Absolutely.
Just being polite.
Just being polite.
Absolutely.
And guess what, son? It's free. It's free. Being nice and being kind is free.
Yeah. Real talk.
It don't cost you nothing.
Not a dime.
And it take more energy to be angry.
Yeah, bro. So it's like, man, you know, but again, man, like I tell people, like, you know, me hearing him say, man, hey, so, bro, you inspire me. That to me, I did my job, man. Now you pass that on, bro. Yeah. So I see him, like, man, when he got promoted, I'm like, man, I'm proud of you, bro. Hey, how's your wife? How's your kids? You're a good stepdad. I always remind people, hey, you doing good. Keep it up. Yeah. Yeah. Because sometimes we always hear something, it's not good, you know? Yeah. Sometimes, man, you good, Scott? Yeah, I just want to check on you, big dog. You good? Stay in touch with me. I know we got
you do that. You'll just call out the blue.
Just randomly.
Just want to see if you good.
You need anything? Nah, I'm good. Bet, bro. Be safe, man. Hey, stay in touch with me.
Yeah. I mean, but the fact that you impute having the attitude of gratitude into your children, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how you receive more from the higher power.
Yeah.
When you are appreciative, you know what I mean? When you got thanks, you giving thanks. You know what I mean? Just to appreciate what you have. A lot of people don't appreciate what they have. Man. They don't take care of what they have. How you have a house and you don't clean it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How you have a car, you don't clean it. Like I grew up, what Fat Pat say, take a pride in my ride like every player should.
Yep.
That's bro, I stand by that, bro. Like I give people call, I'm like, man, you live in here?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to take care. That's how you end up keeping the car 10, 15. Bro, I had the same truck I've been having since I was 15 years old, bro.
Yep.
50. I've been having this truck over 20 years, man.
Wow.
My dad gave it to me, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my father, bro. Because I like at one point they wanted me to sell the truck. And I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna sell the truck because my father went without a vehicle for an entire year for a 15-year-old kid to have a vehicle.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that shows me how much he's willing to sacrifice.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't I keep that and hold that dear to my heart? You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. Like I may not hand it down to my kid. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, but to speak on that though, I call my parents all the time, bro. Now that I got kids, and especially teenagers and 2 adults. Now I got 2 adults and 3 teenagers. And I'm like, man, bro, as kids, because I'm watching my kids not really understand the sacrifices that's being made. But I didn't understand the sacrifices that were being made at that time. And that's just the way of the world.
We tried to, bro, because we wasn't as wild and giddy up as we could have been.
But I'm saying, I'm telling you, I did not understand the real sacrifice. Like even like I was telling my girlfriend the other day, like even like I wrecked cars when I was younger. I go home, Sometime I tell them, sometime I wouldn't. Sometime I just wouldn't even know I wrecked it. I was just that young and naive. I'm like, I didn't know I scratched that up. But now with my kids, I'm like, why would you? And I had to sit back and think, man, I did this same thing, but I didn't even know. Like I just told my girlfriend the other day, I say I didn't even. As a kid, you really just don't even know the mental or the financial problems you cause. You know what I'm saying? Something simple.
Bro, I tell my mama, Mama, I'm sorry for what I put you through when I was young.
Man.
But I think that's one of the things that we do not teach our children, financial literacy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I saw on Wife Swap one time, and I definitely want to implement this within my family. You know what I'm saying? But the family, what they did was the kids received an allowance, right? They did their chores. They received an allowance as far as their payment is concerned, and they had to pay rent off of their allowance.
Oh, wow, okay.
They had to pay light bill. They had to, because these are things that you're going to carry on with you in life, and they're going to be there for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, that is a great concept.
Yeah.
Like, okay, they said, we'll pay you $20 to, wash the dishes. We'll pay you $30 to cut the grass. Yeah, it may have seemed like a lot, but they were going to take something off the top, and they already knew that.
Yeah.
So they were still going to actually get the same thing in the end, but it was just the education that they were trying to give to them. And I thought that was beautiful, dog.
Yeah, it's responsibility. My daughter just got a job at Dollar Tree. And, she's like, I tell her, hey, baby, you got to understand, man, nothing's free in life.
Nothing.
Hey, earn your little money, save it. We don't ask for nothing. Just stay in school. Like she wants to go to the Marines, right? So it's like, hey, I encourage, push, do it. I never want to be a person and say, nah, don't do it. Follow you. That's your calling.
Yeah.
So she got a little job. So she's learning how to manage her money. She got paid last week. It wasn't much, but it was something like, what you gonna buy? I mean, because you buy one thing, bro, and it's done already nowadays, man. You buy a meal, 2 meals.
Yeah.
But responsibility, man. I think that right there is a big thing we need to teach our children.
Yes.
But yeah, man, it's been a blessing, bro. Just being able to see my kids and see myself where I'm at in life. Like, man, I can count like my friends I grew up with. One got killed, the other one is in prison. It's like all my friends, man, they're like either doing bad, or they're dead and they're long gone. So it's like you said, I could have been in that ratio where I took that wrong turn, bro, and I done messed up everything, right?
Yeah.
And like I've always told Scott, always protect your reputation, bro. Don't ever let nobody throw salt on your name, even if it's fault. Like, hey, protect your name, honor your last name. Like I tell my kids, honor your last name. You got my last name, honor it.
Yeah. And I will, bro, that's one thing I do love about the Hispanic community, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all really stand on that last name, like the way that y'all put it on the back of y'all vehicles, like put it on the back of y'all clothes, like bro, y'all wear that with pride.
Yes, sir.
And I love that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you represent me when you walk out of here, not just yourself, because they gonna look at, man, that's Sergeant Morales' kid right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How you out here cutting up like this here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That you are a exact reflection out for me.
Yeah.
I will say though, he taught me something about being humble as well. Cause one day I asked him, I was like, when did it hit you? Like we were just chilling one day. I say, man, when did it hit you? Like he was like, what you know, like that you a sergeant? Like when did it hit you? Like coming from where you come from, your background, your history. And then he was like, man, I wake up every day and look in the mirror and be like, oh God, like thank you, God.
Facts, bro.
And but that's real because some
That's
people
facts.
get to a point in life where they stop even thanking God. Oh, I've been doing this 10 years or whatever. Like, you know, every day just be happy, you know, that you done made it. But on that point, what is something, since talking about goals, like what is a goal that you did and after you just like, man, like one of them goals that you just knocked out and you like, dang.
Man, you know, bro, like last year, I got my FBI trilogy. I went to Sam Houston. I got my Constable Leadership College. Like, you know, just building my leadership portfolio, bro, just being that one person, you know, just to make a change and bring it back to our department and just spread that knowledge. Hey, you know, there's ways of talking to people. And always I ain't never gonna cuss at you, man. Like I've seen, you know, supervisors, you know, use, you know, foul language. I'm like, man, nah, I ain't gonna do that. So I jot that in my mind, like, yeah, don't do that. And then sometimes I see supervisors do good things. I'm like, I take a lot of good, bad, and then I build my own way. That's how I operate, right? So it's like, I take a little bad, hey, don't do this, don't do that. All right, let me do it my way now. And it's work, man. You can get so much accomplished by, hey, let's work together. Let's not work against each other. I don't care what you did with your other department, you starting fresh with me. Because a lot of people will say, hey, man, you heard Scott got fired over there because he did this and that. I'm not going to listen. I want, hey, you starting fresh with me. Let's start fresh, brother. All that. But that's a problem nowadays. People, they carry that baggage from, oh, I heard this. Bro, unless I see it, then I'll believe it. But then you knew with me. Let's start fresh, brother. Let's change. Let's make a change. Right? So I always try to guide people, man. Let's do right. You know, but yeah, bro, just writing my goals down and you know, my long-term goal, I'm 35. My long-term goal towards the end of my retirement, I plan on running for sheriff. Right? That's my long-term goal. That's always been my goal. Even when I first started at the sheriff's office as a correctional officer, man, look, brother, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had so much respect working the jail because I knew a lot of inmates, man, like, hey, boxer, because they call me boxer in high school, you know, growing up. Hey, boxer. Oh, hey, man, what's up, man? Yeah, man, I'm in jail because, you know, baby mama did this. Hey, man, hey, learn from it, brother. I don't judge nobody, man. I ain't God, but don't judge. I don't judge anybody. Do better, bro. But I've always had that respect. So it was so much easier for me to go to work and get things done versus, you know, if hey, Scott, come on, man, just get up, bro. It's count time, man. All right, boss, you right. Versus, hey, get your look. Right. So it's just talking to people, bro. Like, yeah, you got to put that structure and that discipline in there. I ain't no fool now, you know, but just talking to people, right, bro, that's got me far.
No, facts.
I've never had I can count on one hand when I had to go hands-on with somebody because they were all on drugs or something. We had to go as a team, but bro, I'm not gonna fight nobody, bro. These hands, bro, these hands get me paid, bro. I'm not gonna get that hurt from nobody, bro. You know, but just, you know, but that's my long-term goal, brother. And if I keep going the right way and the right pace that I'm doing, bro, God's timing, I believe I can get there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I believe I can get there.
I believe, I told you, I got
for real.
Got my support.
I definitely want to tap back into what you were saying about taking things from other individuals, like especially when you said the not cursing. You know what I'm saying? Because people might not always remember what you said, but they'll remember how you made them feel. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the feelings and emotions that come behind something that somebody said, they may not remember the exact words verbatim. But when you said this, it made me feel like this. And if you make a person feel like they're nothing, bro, or make them feel like, or make them feel like they're a person, make them feel like they're somebody, You know what I'm saying? Those things are what carries people on
Absolutely.
or make them have a disdain for taste about you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So anybody out there, man, please watch your words. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, they may not remember what you said, but they'll remember how you made them feel.
You know, speaking on that, I'm gonna add to that. Who's taught me more about that are my kids. Because, you know, like I said, I got 7. My kids know the way I am.
Mm-hmm.
My wife's kids, they're kind of like, you know, they don't really. So, like you said, the way I say things, I had to learn, okay, he can handle it. He can't. He don't really like the way. So I got to learn. Everybody has different personalities, bro.
Yeah.
Right? So, like,
Mhm.
my stepson, he 12, he a teenager. And he didn't like the way I was talking to him. So I'm like, hey, come on. So we talk. He's like, yeah, I don't like the way you said. Like, you know what? Sorry. Right?
Mhm.
Just saying that, being accountable and apologizing.
Mhm.
Hey, you know what, man? Son, I'm sorry about that, man. You right. You right. And I gotta respect that, bro, because
Yeah.
everybody's different, man.
Mhm.
I may take this funny, but he may not.
Nah, for real.
Right.
Mhm.
So me, I gotta step back and say, okay. So my kids, they taught me, man, like everybody's different.
Yeah.
Some may joke, some may not, some may be happy, some may not. So it's like, I always keep it respectful, bro, and never cross that line with people, you know what? And that's taught me a lot. You know, you my wife, man. My wife tells me, man, I'm a great man. But it's like she's taught me to keep patience.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because us, you know, coming from work, where we want it. Hey, we get this done, get this done, get this. And when I get home, my wife's like, babe, what's up? She's like, you ain't a sergeant no more, babe. Hey,
Take
you ain't a
all
cop
that
no more.
off.
Like, you right,
She
baby.
sergeant right now.
Yeah. She the queen, bro.
For real.
She the
Yeah.
queen.
Yeah.
And we went to church this morning, and the pastor said, man, don't be a blessing, a hoarder of blessings.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you ask for a blessing,
Yeah.
get it, but don't hoard it.
Mm-hmm.
Pass it on.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, God, give me this, give me that, give me that. And don't hoard it, bro.
Yeah.
Pass it on, help people.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, you know, that right there, bro, to me, I took a lot of it. Like, man, if I get blessed, I always try to bless somebody else.
Yeah.
Always, bro. Whether it's a small little thing or a big
Real
thing,
talk.
or opening the door, buying somebody breakfast, or paying for somebody's meal or something, bro. Like, passing that forward to me is big.
Yeah, I remember he used to do that. It was a homeless guy at the gas station. He used to always, every day we start shift, hey, Scott, come roll me real quick.
Yeah.
I ride with him, and we'll go to the gas station. He'll get the dude, buy him some food.
Yeah.
A few times he'll buy him a room at the hotel. I'm like, you could do that? Because I mean, I was a rookie. I'm like, you could do that?
Yeah.
He's like, what you mean can I do that? I'm like, you can, like, I mean, I didn't know. I'm like, you could. So you mean to tell me I can't book somebody a room to stay tonight? I was like, I just didn't really think about it. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you do what your success or your money can buy. He said, I ain't gonna buy him a room all week. I can't buy him a house. But you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he was
Get no
like,
King Street now, you know?
Yeah.
Shoot, man.
but it's little stuff like that I
Nah, for
learned to be, and that's the things that people don't see that we able to do.
Yeah.
You know, that's not gonna be on the news, or like the thing is, I could do 100 good deeds in this field, but the
That
one time I
bad
make a
one don't
mistake,
supersede
you know,
all that.
and that's and we signed up for it. I ain't complaining about it. That's something that, but I definitely learned a lot of those good. Not saying that I ain't have it in me, but learning to do it as a cop. I watched him and observed him do a lot of stuff like that, and I was like, man, you know what I'm saying, and it feels good.
Yeah,
but
I remember, I forgot about that, man. You know, bro, always pass it forward, bro. It's blessings, man. Like when I see somebody here, like, man, I remember being in those shoes, bro. It was rough, bro.
Yeah.
Scraping change up. I used to pawn just to put gas in my car, bro. Like, I remember one time, my oldest son was like 3 or 4 years old. He wanted a Happy Meal. Car got declined. I'm like, oh, you just gonna get a cheeseburger today, son. That's all I had, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, I know how it is, man. So why not help this man out?
Right.
Even if it's just for the night, just
Yeah.
for one night, he get a good shower, get a little meal, and he can lay his head down.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, God done blessed me 10 times,
Mhm.
That tenfold.
bro.
That tenfold.
That's why I tell people,
Yeah.
man, like, God's real, bro. Do
Oh,
right
absolutely.
things, make right
Absolutely.
decisions, treat people right, and you know what I mean, and move, pass it forward, bro.
But hoarding blessings to me is like a closed fish, right?
Yeah.
Nothing can come in and nothing can come out of that closed fish.
Mhm.
You have to keep that palm open
sir.
so it's a flow.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I give in order to receive, me as a person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get a lot because I give a lot.
That's
Mhm.
right.
I give every day.
Mhm.
I mean, I may not do it to every person that I see on the corner panhandling or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? But in some shape, form, or fashion, I'm doing what's on my heart. And
That's
it
right.
comes from the heart. I'm not doing it for nothing in return from that individual.
Nah.
Because my blessings come from above.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I really dislike about some people. They'll do things for you and they'll actually count the things that they do for you.
Nah,
Mm.
man.
And then want to run it back to you like, yeah, I did this
Nah.
and I did this and I did this. Okay, well, did you do it with a pure heart?
Right.
Because if you did it with a pure heart, you wouldn't be talking to me about it like this right
That's
now.
right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I think we need to work on as a society, as people in general, not just society, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you do it from the heart, I'm doing it just because I want to see a smile on your
That's
face.
right.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I did it. I didn't do it for anything in return. And I appreciate the smile because it made me feel good
That's
too.
right.
People
For
so used to people wanting something that when you do that, they really think like, nah, you ain't really just. I'm like, nah, I just really
Yeah.
wanna, just really want to see you shine.
Real talk.
You know, man.
That sucks that people, it's like we don't have any genuine people
Yeah.
nowadays. You
I
know?
tell you something else he did. I'm just freestyling a little
What's
stuff
up,
right
man?
now.
Because he reminded me, man. It's like,
Yeah.
that's good memory right there. He got good memory.
Yeah.
Bro. I done forgot about that.
Well,
What you
one
got?
day we on scene once again. He's sergeant, we deputies. We arguing. We ain't seeing eye to eye, and you know it probably wasn't even that major. But this officer want to do it this way. This officer want to do it that way, and he just sat back. And I remember too. He just leaned on the patrol car and just sat there and chewed a piece of gum. Then after a while, he walked over. They say, "Hey," and we like, "What?" Cause he's sergeant. He we gonna stop. What Sarge? Everybody close your eyes. Close our eyes right now. Everybody close your eyes. All right, we all close our eyes. Now everybody point north.
Yeah.
Open your eyes.
Yeah.
He was like, everybody look at stuff differently.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Your north is not his north, depending on where you coming from.
Real
You know
talk.
what I'm saying?
And when you open your eyes, everybody pointing like that. I'm pointing the right direction, right? Everybody point this way. See, we can all get there.
Yeah,
We got to come together, bro. Everybody's north is different.
yeah, yeah.
But once we know where it's at, let's aim that way, right? Because we a team, bro. And I want all my guys to go home to their
Yeah.
kids and to their wives,
Yeah.
to the dogs, to the whatever.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
And
We gon-
everybody's path ain't the same, but the destination may be.
We're going to head that way, bro.
Real talk.
You know what I mean? And it's crazy he said that, bro, because I've always been that guy like, man, like, let's work together because we can get this done,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know? But we out there chasing bad guys, man.
Mhm.
We, protecting our people, protecting y'all's families, protecting my families. Like, let's work together, man. Let's get the job done. Let's get the
Mhm.
job done right, correctly,
Yeah.
right?
And I appreciate your service, both of y'all,
bro.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's crazy, man. I forgot about all that, man. he done did a switch in my head,
Man,
man.
I'm a sponge. I
Yeah.
sit back and
Yeah.
you know, and now that I'm a supervisor now, I have to understand. And I say this too, even when I'm talking about kids not understanding the sacrifices that's made. Now that I'm a supervisor, I really respect the sacrifices that supervisors make. Like for instance, it may have been times you got fussed at or yelled at and it never made it to me, but it was about me. Like, hey, you know, sometimes you can't come to me every day and just go in on me.
Yeah.
Some days you just be like, man, I take this one for Scott.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could have been there for him and I wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I just didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Now I get it. You know what I'm saying? So even like an average worker or average person going in, they don't understand that once you go up in life,
Mhm.
sometimes you don't let the stuff fall down.
Yeah.
You just stop it where it's at.
Mhm.
So You know what I'm saying? Like an umbrella. I'm an umbrella to everybody that's under me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hit you first.
I'm first. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I've had people be like, I don't want to get you in. I ain't gonna lie. That's something that everybody tell. Hey, I don't want to get you in trouble. No, I'm here to make sure you don't get in trouble.
Right.
You don't say, oh, well, I was gonna, but I ain't want to get you. No, you ain't gonna get me in trouble. I'm gonna get me in trouble.
Yeah.
My job is make sure you don't get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I'm the umbrella. The rain supposed to hit on me, and then I'm supposed to let it fall down and guide you to where you supposed to go.
Yeah.
You know, but as a deputy or as a lower rank, I didn't understand that. But not, I mean, it's learning,
Yeah.
but it's like you never, even with business.
Yeah.
I have to tell people all the time, like, you never know what people got to go through to hold a business. Like, you can't just talk down on somebody else's business. You don't know what all their business go through
Mhm.
till you become a business owner. You know, even with him with clothes, you know, one day we was out shopping for the like patterns and stuff. And I picked some pattern I wanted on my shirt. I still ain't got to this day because he like, bro, to get that pattern and to put that on the shirt, and all, it's like $300 to get it's a certain shirt that I want with a certain pattern on it the way I want it. And once we get the shirt, the material I need, and then the pattern, and then get somebody to, that's all like a $300 shirt. I say, bro, when you sell a shirt and you like, hey, give me 300, oh man, I ain't gonna, but they'll go to Ralph Lauren, pay 300. They'll go to Gucci, pay 300. But because this person spent the same amount of money.
Man, tell me about
I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
It's the same, but it's because you ain't on or not. And I had to learn that going with his process. You know, he got a few pieces that I really, really want, but it costs to get it done the right way. And then I'm not finna just buy one for you.
Yeah.
Now I gotta buy like a 20 piece.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that 20 piece might cost me $3,000, $4,000. Now I gotta sell. But if you don't know business or you don't know how the structure go, just somebody outside looking in, you just, you know.
No, for real. That outside looking in is a crazy perspective.
Oh yeah.
But one thing I definitely want to tap on, because my boy told me, like, bro, you was like 300 some pounds or something. Like you
Yeah.
regular size on.
Oh, I
man.
forgot.
Damn, you said 300. Damn.
Hey, man.
Nah, bro, you close, bro. 260.
Okay.
260. Yeah, so man, I think I was like 19, 20. Man, I was going through a rough time, bro. And this is why
That was around the time you were homeless, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I got laid off, and I mean, I was just going through it, bro, and mentally, man, and I shot up weight 260. And bro, this is why I love boxing, man, because boxing saved me. I just started training. So I'll tell you that. One day I was running because I was trying to get back in shape, and a promoter, I was 260. I was able to get down to like 230, 227 on my own. So I was getting a little motivated, and then my phone rings, right? And it was a promoter called Ramon Sosa. He's a promoter at the time. He said, "Hey, John, you boxing?" Bro, I stopped, but he didn't know that. I was like, "Yeah, I'm still boxing." I was like 230. I'm out of shape. And he's like, "Hey, man, I got some fights coming up in about 3 months.
Yeah.
I got to fight for you." I said, "Man, I'm in." He's like, "Okay, you can 167." Bro, I'm 230. 3 months, 167. I'm in. Send me the contract. He said, you know who you fighting? I said, "Man, I don't care." But at this time, I didn't care, bro.
Yeah.
I needed money to pay for my school. I needed bills piling up. I take it. I was going as an opponent, bro. As an opponent. And I said, "Just send me the date. I'll be ready." So that right there lit the switch. Bro, I just started working out 2 times a day, 3 times a day, eating right, cutting off sugar. I was able to get like 215 and then 205. And then I made the weight and I knocked the guy out in the second round.
So in 3 months.
In 3 months, I dropped it. Bro. And I knocked this guy out. And
You
then
lost 70 pounds.
70 pounds, bro. Yeah.
In 3
I was
months?
260.
Because he trying, what's your goal?
My goal is to get to my initial goal first.
Yeah.
I want to get down to 175.
175.
Right. Right now I'm at 240.
Yeah.
A couple months ago. Well, not even a month ago, I was at 250.
Okay. Dang, so you dropping.
Yeah, I'm dropping. I'm dropping. I'm at 240, 237, depending on what I eat. You know what I'm saying? What I'm weighing.
And the best thing to do, don't eat after 6, bro.
Yeah.
If you get hungry after 6, buy you an apple, eat you some grapes, cook you some strawberries, eat you something light, and, you know, do your little cardio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, I lost all that weight. And like I'm telling you, man, once boxing really saved my life, man, because if it weren't for that, bro, it weren't for that phone call, imagine if I would have just ignored it or blocked it or declined it, I would have never had this opportunity. And that opportunity opened up more doors. And then I just started knocking people out and then getting sponsors and this, like, man, like this fight, man, as God is my witness, bro, I'm the top seller in my ticket sales are like 60%.
That's what's up.
Oh man. Oh, you doing good then.
That's what's up.
Bro, it's a blessing because I'll tell you this, like he said, like, you know, right now a concert to $200, $100 tickets. And you tell people, hey, how much are the tickets? I'm like, man, ringside 100. 100? I'm like, boy, you spend more, you spend $200-300 at the bar.
Yeah. That's
you spend on the Rockets game, or you spend on going to.
You spend that on food at the Rockets game.
But like with people like that, man, I really don't try to give energy. I'm like, yeah, man, cool, bro. If you can make it, cool. Like I got my people who like, oh man, buy 10 tickets.
And the tickets selling fast too.
15 tickets.
I was like, man, I'm gonna wait till I get paid. And I looked. And
you know,
because they got the general admission, but the seats, they was going out every day. I finally went and bought. I can't wait till I get paid. Let me go and buy one for the seats actually be gone.
Just the support though, bro, is beautiful because like that, like I just pray to God, man, thank you, man. Like these people really believe in me, and I fight for them. I fight for y'all, man. Like I fight for my kids, man. Like my youngest stepson, he's autistic, right? So it's like autism awareness. Like, man, like I want to be that advocate, bro. Like every kid is different, and there's like kids like that have a special place in my heart, right? Because it's like, man, I never knew about this. Now it's like me and my wife, we studying, we educating ourselves, we getting them the best teaching and this and that, and it's like to be that person, bro, to speak up for people like that. That's a blessing, bro.
I'll tell you another one since you brought that up. I don't know if you remember this one.
Talk to me.
So when it comes to autism, so I was already dealing with an autistic child and had a call with an autistic kid. His mother, he's like in his mid-20s, but he autistic. And his mother had allowed him to go outside and walk or whatever, you know, get out the house. And he ended up not fully, he ended up spanking a lady like on her behind.
I remember that.
You know, it wasn't no groping or nothing like that, but
he wasn't right in the mind.
He wasn't right. So
he just like tapped.
But I'm going in to say how open-minded he is when it comes to leadership. I don't think he had an autistic son at the time, but I did. So when we did the whole investigation and we ended up getting the guy, the guy, whatever, and he was like, you know, originally he was like, man, call the DA, we're gonna put him in jail, you know. And I was, whoa. Before we knew everything, I was like, whoa. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the phone with the mom. She say, like, nah, because if somebody touched my wife, you know, whatever. But the open-minded of him, you know what, Scott? And I'm like, I got an autistic son. He was like, you know what? If you got an autistic son and you know how to relate to autism, then handle it how you see fit. I'm not going against you and your opinion. You know what I'm saying? As long as it get handled right and the investigation is pure, authentic, and done the correct way.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that to say too, like leadership, you could have him being over me and just say, hey, this how I want it to go and this what it's gonna be. It could be that way, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it's little stuff like that, you know, and now that you have an autistic child that you're raising, you know, it it happens, or sometimes
Awareness.
that even if it don't happen, that's your worst fear. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Your autistic child running out the house,
Yep.
your autistic child, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, assaulting somebody, but not even knowing what they doing because they not on their meds, or they just having
autism. It comes in all size, shapes, and colors.
Mhm.
This person can be autistic and look just like me, right? So like that day, I remember like, man, he look like a grown man. Nah, but then it's like, wait, something's off, right?
Right.
Paperwork. Oh yeah, he diagnosed, bro. So hey, man, you know, man, yeah, what do we want? But I trust him. And like you said, that's when that leadership come in. Like,
Yeah.
all right, let me. Hey, I got you. You right, brother.
Yeah.
Right, and it's not like, oh, I'm better than you. You better. Sometimes we got to step back and look outside in, bro.
No, for real.
Right, Scott? Hey, I trust you, bro. Make your decision. He made a good decision, right? Because, I mean, how bad would it look? This kid can't even tie his shoe, bro, and man, I couldn't sleep.
No, for real.
And that's when I was like, man, and I shook his hand, right? We shook
Yeah.
hands like, bro, I respect that.
Yeah.
Let's get it done. And everybody was happy, right? That other party understood, hey, man, look, he's not all there.
Yeah. I think that's something that we need to pay attention to more, because there are more people incarcerated than you know that have unique abilities.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Have mental health issues, and they either go undiagnosed
Mhm.
or they're underdiagnosed, and we're not really just paying attention. You know what I mean? Because like you said, they look normal. What we believe to be as normal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that would kind of change a lot of the incarceration rates.
Yeah.
If we actually paid attention to those things
Yeah.
within our communities, for sure. Bro, Sergeant Morales, this has been a great conversation, bro. I
For
swear.
sure, bro.
I'm glad you came, bro. Like, real talk. At our closing, we always ask our guests, you know what I'm saying, is there anything that they would like to share with the public, any kind of game, any little nuggets, gems, anything you want to drop on them? Just leave something with them, big dog.
Bro, man, believe in yourself, man. It's okay to fail. It's okay to make mistakes. I made plenty of mistakes, but I learned from them, bro. And keep your circle small, and, you know, your information, keep it, you know, if you got a problem at the house, keep it in the house. Don't let the whole world and family and everybody know, man. Handle it with your spouse. Respect your wives. I always tell my men, man, love your wife. I always tell them, man, love your wife, bro. Be faithful. Be a good man. Because you doing that, man, that man up there looking down, bro, is going to bless you, bro. You know, so just do right. Live right, man.
Yeah.
Never give up, bro. And, you know, put God first, baby. That's it.
That's what I am.
That's it, brother.
That wasn't just a gem. That was a diamond now.
That's it, brother.
For real, for real. Drew, what you got for me, baby?
Let me see what I got. Let's see. I'm gonna say this. A lot of people make being a follower a bad thing, but if you following a good leader and they leading you in the right direction, you know,
Yeah.
I'll be a follower all day.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
know
but
what
in
I'm
order
saying?
to lead, you got to know how to follow.
You gotta know how to follow.
So for real. And man, I'm gonna just go with remain in the attitude of gratitude. You know what I mean? Stay thankful, stay prayerful, stay, you know what I'm saying, appreciative of what you have. Because until you appreciate what you have, you won't receive no more.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Amen, bro.
For real.
Facts.
And sure, man, that's another quick conversation with your boy, Mr. Quick, and
King Drew Millions.
and chopped it up.
Sir, chop it up.
Oh, Sergeant Morales, before we close
up,
out, man, what's your handles on Instagram or something so people can follow you?
Yeah,
know what I'm
man.
saying?
So I have no social media, bro, but my
Oh,
brother,
man.
no, my brother, he does a T Morales boxing. That's our Instagram, T
Okay.
Morales boxing. And then got our fights and stuff up there. Like, man, I be doing like giveaways, or I get back to the hood, like waters and stuff
That's
like
what's
that.
up.
So keep in tune, man. Like, it's a good year, bro. We're gonna be giving back. And if you know any families that need help, man, DM my brother. They'll get to me, and we can do the best we can to help them out, bro. So I'm big on that, man.
Oh yeah, and promote your fight too, man.
Yeah.
That's
It's
man.
September 13th. It's in Sugarland. And if you go to my Instagram, it got the address on there. click on the link, bro. And again, it's gonna be a good fight. They're gonna have MMA fights too,
Okay.
professional MMA fights, and then boxing fights,
So,
professional fights. And then after all the fights are done, they're gonna have the Canelo and Crawford fights in the arena too. So they're gonna have it on the big screen. So it's a 2-for-1, bro.
yeah.
2-for-1.
Yeah, that's
Family,
pretty
friends,
live,
and
yeah.
you know they're gonna have
For
adult drinks there,
Mhm.
food there. So it's gonna be a good day to put in the books, bro.
That's
You
what's
know.
up.
Well,
Hey,
you know
make
I'm
sure
pulling
y'all
up.
check that out.
Yes, sir.
And this has been another episode of Quick Conversation with King Drew Millions. And we out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.